Alright, what's going on, everyone? Today we're playing a very weird deck that's like sort of in the metagame. This is an Izzet ramp deck. We have Cityscape Leveler and Skitterbeam Battalion at the top end. Leveler is an 8 mana 8/8 with trample. When it enters, it blows a non-land permanent up, and it also triggers when it attacks, so every turn you get to blow something up. Skitterbeam Battalion, the idea is to cast it for 9. It's a 4/4 with trample and haste that makes 2 more 4/4s with trample and haste that copies itself, so it puts 12 power on board. Pretty cool, and the way we're reaching this is we have Stern Lesson, draws 2, discards 1, makes a Powerstone token that ramps us. We have Thran Spider, which is a 3 mana 2/4 with reach that gives us and our opponent a Powerstone token, so good at blocking, stalling the game, and ramps us. And then we have probably the best card in the deck actually is the Mightstone and Weakstone. So when it enters, you get to choose one. You either draw 2 or you give something -5/-5, and then it can tap for 2 mana. It works like Power Stones in that if you cast something with it, it has to be an artifact. This card does all 3 things that we want to do. If we're behind on board, it blows up a permanent, giving it -5/-5. If we're safe on board, it draws us into one of our payoffs, hopefully. And it ramps, right? It ramps us into those. So this card does all the things we want to do. In terms of surviving the early game, we have removal here. We have a counter spell. We have removal here. We also have a board sweeper and Brother's End. And then we have Reckoner Bankbuster for card draw. And we have Fable, which ramps us with the treasure token the Goblin gives us. And it filters, discard 2, draw 2, can be useful to find stuff. And then ultimately it flips into Reflection, which can make token copies of the Cityscape Leveler, so that's fun. So yeah, this is the deck. Let's try it. Well, we have stalling tactics, and that's probably fine. I'll keep this. Play this, so we have red for Voltage Surge if we need it. Black, white, Ambitious Farmhand. Does this flip into a 3/3, and you need Coven to flip it? It's not that threatening, really. I think I just pass. Draw a Thran Spider? Sure. So I guess I'll play Basic Island. We're not going to be able to cast this, because we need to tap an artifact, or it costs 3. Alright, that sucks. Probably best to make the Mightstone more expensive, I think. Chooses Brotherhood's End. I guess that makes sense if they're an aggro deck. I'm going to take this one. My turn. Another Thran Spider. So I'll play this. Play a Thran Spider. We each get a Power Stone. They do get a free Power Stone, but it's, you know, they don't always have a way to actually use it. So I can play Mightstone next turn, because this Power Stone can help cast it. We'll have 4 lands and... Alright, well, 4 lands and Power Stone. So do I want to do that? I could kill the Peacekeeper, then attack Sorin. I think this is fine. -5 here. Attack Sorin. And now the Brotherhood End costs 3 mana again. Blocks, that's fine. Yep. Pluses. Tenacious Underdog. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're almost to the point where we would be casting Cityscape Leveler and stuff. We have another Thran Spider for another Power Stone. And we can't, I didn't mention this, but this does have a way to dig for stuff. It costs 7, but, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can actually activate this next turn if I wanted to. I think I probably won't, but you know, it's an option. Okay, they need Brotherhood End. Tenacious Underdog. Another Thran Spider. So I can add 3, play this, get a Power Stone, pay red, target this, sacrifice one of these to deal 4. And then we will attack Sorin again. It's -7, so they can't do that yet. And I guess we'll play another Thran Spider. So we have mana. Probably going to deal damage to Sorin unless they have Farewell. Wedding announcement, that's fine. So we didn't get 2 red lands, that's been a problem too. I mean, I can't sacrifice this Field of Ruins, blow up something. That's probably fine. Sure. We have 8 mana, by the way, so we can cast a Cityscape Leveler if we find it. Yep, that's fine, so they can't crew that. There's a red source. Maybe we don't play it first main phase. So I think I attack all out at the Sorin. So that brings Sorin down to 3. I can technically kill it. Do I want to? I think I want to play this. Yeah, I'll play this. Get a 2/2. This will help me dig for stuff. I have the counter spell up now. Yep, they've been drawing a lot of cards. Sacrifices that. Yep, draws a couple more. I mean, they've drawn a ton. They can probably find Farewell, which is scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we counter this. Tap an artifact. Tap this. Alright, get rid of that. Get a 1/1. There's another one of those. I think I'm going to ditch the Brotherhood End, actually. It's weird, but it's not doing much. So what are we doing here? I guess we attack all here. This is fine. They probably have another one by now. Sure. And then I'll play another one of these. Auto pay. Get another treasure. End the turn. So I can ditch this land. Try to find, yeah, that's fine. Try to find a payoff now. Sure. So if they tap out, I'll kill this, this land up here with Field of Ruin. Okay, that's good. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can activate this instead if I want. Might actually be better. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to activate this, actually. Use the treasure. Find a Cityscape Leveler. Great. There's a land. So I will discard. Draw 2. That's not bad. So I can play this. Blow up this. Cruise that. Fine. I don't think we attack. Kills my reflection. That was going to start duplicating the Cityscape Leveler, so it makes sense. Yep, didn't have time to blow that up, so they get more cards. They've drawn half their deck, which is kind of scary. You know, what can you do? I have these in my deck too, I just haven't drawn them. They're very useful. Yep, drawing more cards. I'm going to find a Farewell eventually, and that's going to ruin me. Sure. Discards a couple lands. Alright. So I think we are attacking all out. Probably blowing up a Bank Buster. Could blow up a blocker. They have mana opened though, so I'm gonna blow this one up. I'm not gonna play this other Cityscape Leveler either. That sucks. Does this deal damage to a Planeswalker? It does. So how much loyalty does it have? I'll probably kick this. Kick it. Damage here. Auto pay. So blow that up. Get a land. Sure. Alright. Sure. So kill my tokens. That's fine. Sure. To go to 14. Can I play this land? Do I want to? Probably want to cycle it. I can also... It's probably worth tapping all of... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it's fine. So we'll play this. Pay 5. I'll keep the untapped one. And I will draw 2. Brotherhood and a land. Guess I can play one of these then. Alright, maybe I should have played that one. I can cycle that one. Another Bank Buster. Draws another card. Down to 28 cards. Edgar. Haven't seen that in a while. Sure. And we draw a counter spell. So I believe we're going to play this. Blow this up. Great. And then we'll use Kiki Jiki to copy this. Then we can attack with this one because it has haste. And I'm going to attack with all these two. We'll blow... I could blow up Edgar. I think it's probably worth it. Yeah, it's fine. It just flips, but that's okay. Removes a blocker. This is fine. To go to 4. And we do have a counter spell up. Because I can tap this for blue. I can tap this for blue. And I can tap the Cityscape Leveler. So if they have a Farewell, now I can counter it. Search your library for planes. That is fine. Draws a card. Draws a card. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they don't have... Oh no, they have a treasure. Oh, nice. Nice. I mean, that was a grindy match, but we did it. Hand is unkeepable with only 1 land. Mulligan that. 3 lands, got a board sweeper, got ramp. This is fine, but what do we put back? Because I want all of this. The Bank Buster is mana intensive, so I guess there's an argument to be made for that. Though we're mulliganing, so I think the card draw could be like a requirement to make up for losing a card here. Delver. Alright. So we'll just play this tapped. Does it flip? It does. That's not good. Tax for 3. There's a Stern Lesson. Bank Buster. Alright. Tax for 3. So now they probably have counter spells up. So I don't know if Brother's Hood End is going to resolve. I think I pass. I'll play this end of turn to see if this draws the counter. And if it does, we can hopefully just use this to get rid of the Insectile Aberration. Yep. Attack for 3. I will draw 2, discard 1. They don't have anything. That passed instantly, so I can get rid of one of these. I can actually, instead of board wiping, let's play this one. Instead of board wiping, I can play this and do the -5/-5. That's fine. And then I can use this to draw. So we'll do that. Land. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 1 short of casting this. That's a good reason to use the -5/-5 on that, huh? So I think we can wait a turn on the Skitter Beam. We'll play this. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass. I'll draw end of their turn. Sure. So 2/4. So they have mana for Counterspell again. I'm going to draw now. Maybe I find a Voltage Surge? No, another board wipe. These don't do too much against this deck. They have a 2/4 and a 5/5 Tolarian Terror and stuff. Alright, so this triggers. I can get rid of one of these. And probably one land. It's fine. I'll probably draw another one anyway. I do. So I'll play this land. I don't know if this is going to resolve. I'm leaning towards it. Probably not resolving. But we'll try it. They have a whole lot of cards. And this is sitting on the stack now. It wasn't before. It resolved. Interesting. So, attack for 14. Make a treasure. Alright. Well, opponent's dead next turn if they don't have an answer. Do I play Voltage Surge now? I'm gonna wait, I think. Because if they have, like, Slip out the back, I do it now. Now they're tapped out. Alright, so we target this. Auto pay. Sacrifice the Powerstone. The reason I was going to wait until their turn is because if they have Slip out the back, if they attack me and I try to kill it and they respond to try to save it, it phases out so they can't, like they lose the attack. But yeah, there we go. We just do it when they're tapped out so we know they can't respond. Nice! And we are flooded, but we have a Bank Buster to draw. I think this is fine. I'd like to play the Xander's Lounge first. Whoop, we're not going to though, because we want to have a red source open. Am I willing to take a beating here? I guess so. Guess I'm going to play this. Because I have to pay 1 life for this anyway. Yeah, so I take 3. Take 3. I'm definitely playing Voltage Surge here, so I guess I can play this tapped again. I'll pass just in case there's something scarier I want to target. I guess we can do this now. Submit 0. And the next turn we get a 2/4 blocker for their aggro stuff, which is good. Yep. Hit me for 3. So this is the matchup that I want Brotherhood in. And I didn't draw it this time. But get a blocker in play. We each get a Powerstone. They can use it, that's fine. They usually can't. It's good for control players that are playing like Reckoner Bank Buster and stuff. They can take advantage of this. That's pretty good. I'll probably still block. Unless they have 2 burn spells. Alright. Well, I take 5, go to 8. Would really have liked a Brotherhood end in this matchup. I'll play this. We'll give -5/-5 to this. Just in case they have ways to draw and stuff. And then I can use this 2 mana to play the Bank Buster. Doesn't do much, but might as well use the mana. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We draw a land, we can play Cityscape Leveler. We don't, we can play these. Search for removal. And get Powerstone tokens for this the following turn. So you see how, like, it's 8 mana, but we can pretty consistently play it with the Power Stones, and this thing tapping for 2 is pretty huge. Alright, so let's start. Actually, I can only cast 1 thing, right? So I probably need to cast this for the creature. Yeah, I guess so. Play this. Get a 2/2. I guess I should draw on my turn here, which it's too late, isn't it? Just in case I draw the land, I can play it. I do draw the land, and it enters tapped. Oh, that was... I'm so glad I realized that last second. So now we have 8 mana here, for sure. So I might take 2 again, go to 4. Okay. So 2 cards. Take 2, go to 4. Cityscape Leveler. Do not want to discard this. I guess I can discard both of these, because I have my mana now. And just getting the free draw works. That's also pretty good. I think we're going to be playing this, though. Blow this up. So 2 burn spells kills me. That's the danger here now. I could tap it, but I'm not going to. I could attack with the Bank Buster, but I want to block her for their haste creatures. Yeah, so 2 burn spells kills me. Nothing. Alright. So I guess we just play another one? Blow one of these up, doesn't do anything. It basically just taps it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything at all. And then attack for 8. Blow this up for no reason. So again, still 2 burn spells kills me, but they're dead next turn. Remember that these do have trample, so we do have 16 power trample. So it's just a matter of, do they get to play with fires? There's 1. So any burn spell here, lightning strike. Oh, it's just a creature. Nice! Nice! That was very, very close, but we got it. This deck's kind of fun. I mean, we didn't even draw Brothers War, or Brotherhood's End. But yeah, when I looked at this deck list, I was like, how does this deck how's it gonna survive the early game? Obviously, it has some spot removal, but it just didn't seem like enough. But I underestimated how powerful the Mightstone and Weakstone is because the ramp is so good, the removal is good, the card draw if you need it is good. We got it in hand again. We've got 3 lands, got the Powerstone here. This is all fine. Play this tap land turn 1. See what the opponent's playing. Got a Teferi, Avatar, and an Owl, and yep, there's an island. Seems reasonable. So I guess we're just going to play the Bank Buster. Doesn't do much, but I can't cast this. Important to remember that it costs 3 or 1 less if you can tap an artifact. So probably just playing Thran Spider. Okay, so it's the Esper Legends type of thing. Yeah, I'm going to play Thran Spider here because this gives me 5 mana for this next turn. So they get a Power Stone, and they might be able to use it. And if it's an Esper control, they can probably use it with the Bank Buster. If it's Esper Legends, maybe not. They tap out though, so I can play this freely, which is nice. So play a tap land, I guess. Oh, I don't have 5 because my land ends are tapped. Shoot. Whoops. That's kind of awkward. I guess we attack for 2. I'll hold up counter spell, and if nothing interesting happens, I'll draw. I'd like to counter like a Rafine, if that's the deck they're playing. Nothing? Alright, so we'll draw. Fable's decent. No land. I guess I can try to run this out. I feel like this gets countered. Maybe I attack first and see what happens. If I play Fable, I can draw with Reckoner Bankbuster still, which is probably better. I mean, it would be nice to ramp to this, but if they're playing Esper Control, I think it's probably better to do this and then draw. Yeah, counterspell here. Yeah. Sure. So did I play a land this turn? Should I draw now? Or should I hold up Voltage Surge? This enters as a 3/4. Yeah, I think I'm just going to draw. Draw now. Another Mightstone and Weakstone. So these are legendary, but they're not useless in multiples, because even if one of them dies, you still get the effect, right? It's still 5 mana to give something -5, -5.
Sake of the future.
So this is Esper Control, not the Legends deck. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess I'm going to play this. We'll do -5, -5 here. We will... Dang. Yeah, I can't, if I had a red mana, do this. I guess I could have drawn. Yeah, that was a mistake. Well, let's see if I made a mistake. I could have drawn, seen if I got a mountain. Here we go. Let's see if I just messed up. I did. I could have played this, 2 damage, attacked, killed Teferi. God dang it, man. If I just, why do I... Oh, I do have 2 mana. I have such a tendency to just play quickly and then realize immediately the mistake I made. I need to get in, at least while recording, get into the habit of, you know, just stopping for a second and thinking about things. You know, it's a strategy game. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it is a strategy game. I want to do this now. Submit 0. Maybe I should have sacrificed an artifact, because if they can draw a card, it goes to a 3/3. See, I realized this immediately after playing it, that if they can draw a card here, this doesn't kill it. Whereas if I just sacrifice the treasure token, it deals 4, and then I don't have to worry about that. See, this is what you think about, you know, if you stop and think for like a second, because this gets a +1/+1 counter whenever they draw a card, you see. So, yeah, see how easy that was to just to just stop and think for a second there. Yeah, whoops. Okay, yeah. See what I did? I messed up. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, they drew a bunch of cards. Never mind. I didn't make a mistake. But they probably... they only have 2 lands. Maybe a Skitterbeam resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to land off top. Land? 1 time? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have 9. I miscounted. Okay, well that's nice. Autopay. Does this resolve? They have 2 lands. Uh-oh. Looking at their hand. Don't like it. Shoot. Yep. Can't do that. God. I think this is a loss. No attacks. Okay. A little bit too slow, unfortunately. There are a couple key turns where we missed the lands, like when I had to tap land and couldn't play the Might Stone and Weak Stone. That probably made a huge difference. Point attacks for 6. I will take this. Alright. My turn. Land. Got it now. When I could play this, it blows up my own 1/1. But it does get rid of Teferi if they can't draw, which they probably can. I can't counter draws. I can't counter that. Yep. 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 Great. Then we'll try to play this. Yes. Syncopate for 2. And we fully freeze. Am I full frozen? Oh, hang on. Gotta close. Alright, we're back in. Opponent probably thinks we're roping. I'm not, I promise. I think I'm just gonna concede, actually. Yeah, it's fine. It's just, you know, the client's always been like this. What can you do? We've got ramp and control. Not much else. I think we can try this, though. I will keep land. Okay, aggro. I'll play this gain of life. Yep. Sure, take 2. Draw. Drawing a lot of those. Hopefully we hit 5 mana. Land. Sure. I'd like to save this for Sheoldred. But I think I have to do this. Guess I can counter Sheoldred. Great. Brotherhood's End is fine. So hopefully they play Sheoldred here and I just counter it. That's ideal. Graveyard Trespasser. I'll counter that as well. So one more land and this kills Sheoldred. -5, -5. So that's good. I can play this. And we'll draw on their turn. Leave my mana up. Maybe they think I have a counter spell. Draw end of their turn. Gix. Okay, so this is a black aggro thing. Makes sense with the crown. So we've got 2 draws. They equip. So draw here. Trying to find land. Preferably an untapped one. Like that. Great. So we can play this. We can -5 here. They draw a card. Then I can use the Might Stone and Weak Stone to draw a card. Brotherhood End, sure. I mean, this does look like the black aggro deck, right? So these are actually pretty good. Their board's empty, but not bad. Flesh Gorger, sure. Equips. Okay, Cityscape Leveler. Can I play that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could have if this wasn't a tap land. I think I'm just going to play this. Auto pay. Get rid of that. They'll draw. That's fine. And I guess I can draw now. That's fine. Yeah. Tap this, draw. Get a 1/1. I can't play this. I guess this is worth it, actually. Because we get a Powerstone anyway. Draw 2. Guess I'll discard this. Alright, and now we start playing our stuff. In the turn, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can play Skitter Beam. That sucks. Sure. Okay. They did tap out though, so that's good. So we will pay 9. Get 12 power. Attack for 12. They go to 8. And now they need an answer. These do have trample, notably. And if they have just one creature, I have a Cityscape Leveler to blow it up. That's pretty good. I have to discard. I can do that though. Sure. Another notable thing about the Leveler I never mentioned, it does have Unearth. So I can play it, blow this up. If they have an answer for the Leveler, that's fine. So I'll play this. Blow this up. Yep. Discard. Resolve. I'll discard one of these. Sure. So blow that up. They get a draw and get a Powerstone. I can crew this. Great. That's... I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good deck, actually. Alright, so that is Izzet Skitter Beam, as I'm calling it. It's better at surviving in the early game than you might think. It ramps faster than you might think, so you get to these fairly quickly. As you saw, I was able to cast these two giant monstrosities pretty fast. It is a little bit weak to counter spells, blue control decks, because, you know, you're spending so much of your resources trying to get to this, and then they can just counter it. That's a little bit rough, but the fact that this has Unearth, so it's good against black control decks that can kill it, and this goes wide, also good against black control decks that can kill one creature, right? Actually feels pretty good. It felt pretty consistent. I actually am having a lot of fun playing this deck. So yeah, there you go. Izzet Skitter Beam. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.